Even though we hear it all the time, our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner, has more to it than many people might think. And since it's the 4th of July, we thought we'd salute the cool literary and rhetorical moments in our national song on this special Independence Day edition of Words from the Muck. The Star-Spangled Banner describes a battle scene, which makes sense given the rockets and the bombs, but when you sort through the phrases, you find that the speaker is speaking in the early dawn, after a night of being assaulted by the enemy. Before darkness fell, he saw the American flag waving, that's the part about the twilight, and throughout the night the rockets and bombs provided enough light to see that the flag remained upright. And now that it's morning, the speaker is asking, is the flag still up? Are we still in this? I'll talk about the importance of that plot line again in just a minute, but first I want to talk about the imagery of this piece, because the Star-Spangled Banner basically lives on imagery, with some alliteration and kind of a lot of symbolism. The imagery and alliteration work well together in lines like rockets red flare and bombs bursting in air, and this is the best kind of alliteration because it adds sound to your image. You can almost hear the rockets roaring and the bombs booming, and the images provide flashes of ideas and light in the darkness. Another important image is broad stripes and bright stars. When we talk about imagery, we shouldn't get stuck at thinking that imagery is only important because it helps you picture something. Instead, think about why imagery is used and the way it is used. What else can it tell you about the scene, the scenario, or the people? In this case, the imagery combines with the symbolism of the flag representing the United States. The broad stripes are bold and strong, and the bright stars stand out, and this line can be read as representation not only of the nation, but of the people that make up the nation. And to think of a country in that way, as a country that stands its ground and doesn't back away from anything in the darkest of times, that's a fantastic idea that would stir anybody's patriotism. But here's my favorite part. The anthem, as we sing it, is a question. To be fair, the original piece was a longer poem that was turned into the national anthem, but the way we sing it is a question. Does that Star-Spangled Banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave? Does it? Think about the profound importance of that question, and combine that with how frequently this song is played or sung or performed. Every single time it asks us a question about whether or not our country is still in the fight. Now, which fight it is, that could be a point of debate, but the more I ponder this anthem, I'm amazed that it's not more self-assured. Granted, the implication is that we are still here and we are still in the fight, but whoever decided to use the first verse only for this anthem snuck in this brilliant rhetorical landmine that keeps us asking, among the chaos and turmoil of governments, human rights, global issues, are we still in the fight? Happy 4th of July, everybody.